Hey guys, welcome back. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, welcome back. Um, we are doing Aries. Look, I have the bottle of salt up here. I think I have the camera really turned, but that's okay. I like this angle. Okay, Aries, we are doing what's going on with your money, career, etc. Okay. Let's see. Aries. My nose is already itching. Aries, Aries. Okay. You got save your money. You got golden opportunity. Put them ideas to work. And we're going to do one more and the bottom of the deck. No, it gave me two more. I'll take these together. Time to take things to the next level, and then leadership. Not meant to take orders from no one. And yeah, not meant to take orders from no one. Aries. And then overwhelm, slow down. All right, Aries, I feel like you guys have given issues to other things going on around your life. So you guys have kind of moved your attention from something maybe you were doing specifically. And it doesn't mean you necessarily stop doing it. It just means that the attention's not going there. And what happens when the attention is not going there? The attention doesn't flow there. The attention flows elsewhere. So like, let's say there's a lot of things going on with the kids, which yes, absolutely, we have to pay attention to our kids. But we can continue to make sure we're putting our focus and wherever we're trying to send our energy to, as we're continuing to do the things around the house. I feel like your energy has completely removed itself from whatever it was that you were doing. I'm looking at this card and there is, okay, I see. All right. Okay. So yeah, you've taken away your attention from what was going on because there's a lot of things going on outside of what was that. And that could be home, that could be health, that could be family, that could be whatever it could be, right? You could even be like dealing with a relationship right now. But I feel like for you guys have this really new opportunity coming in and you guys are manifesting. Maybe some of you guys need a manicure because you guys are manifesting, okay? I hate it. My nails grow so nice and then, you can't even see them, but whatever. And then I go do chores and then they all break. Anyway. It's almost like you guys are allowing yourselves to be put into a state of lack because whenever there's a lot going on, even if you don't feel like there is lack, whether there is lack or not, it doesn't matter. You could feel like maybe you don't have enough time, you don't have enough help, you don't have enough energy. A lot of people are dealing with, you know, autoimmune conditions, health issues. I don't have enough health, right? To do what I have to do, and that puts you in a state of lack because you don't have enough of. I feel like there's a need right now to basically take things one day at a time, make a list of the things that you have to do, and do one thing. And then make sure you're putting your focus on whatever it is that you're trying to put your focus on. I feel for like you guys, it's an opportunity. It's either a job, a raise, a business that you guys are starting. Some kind of new opportunity is coming in, and it's coming in, but every time it's almost like the wind changes, right? So it's almost like you're pulling in the wind, and then you move away and the wind kind of slows down, right? And then you put your focus on it again and it's pulling it in, the wind is pushing it this way. And then again, you go into lack. It's almost like you're lacking air, like you're lacking the wind to push the opportunity, and it's coming in. It just slows down whenever you start to like go into that lack energy, if that makes sense. They are saying to put your ideas to work. Um, and yeah, it's not time to follow other people right now. It's time to lead in your own life, in relationships, and whatever it is that you're working on. It's time to lead. Uh, don't follow other people's energy, right? And this can go with like anything. If you start dating somebody new and you start to like follow behind how they work, or like oh, I can go into so many things. Sometimes we even go into like our kids' rhythm, because, you know, you have to move your schedule around because of school and all that. Try to keep your rhythm, your schedule, even when you have to have their rhythm, right? Don't move so much into other people's schedule. And if somebody's like, oh, I can only do it this day, then you say, I'm sorry, I'm busy that day, I can't. You know, this is something that's important. I have to do this. So we have to find a day that will work for both of us. All right. Okay, let's start going into this. And then obviously save your money, which is, you know, yeah. Save your money. Let's clarify I was going to say, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But my wording is getting really fucked up here. The High Priestess. Yeah. There's things that you don't see that are coming in, and you're not meant to see when they're coming in. So there's a need right now to save your money, because you don't actually know when these things are coming in. And again, remember, whenever you're lacking, but even if you have, let's say, $20 in your wallet, you know that you have money, right? And even if it's $20, and let's say you don't get paid for 2 weeks, but you have $20, right? And it's when you have like no money, and then you start to worry, because you know you don't have money to buy groceries, you don't have gas money. How am I going to get to work? But if you always have like those $20 or those $50 or whatever that you have set aside, or even if you use them like right before you get paid or whatever, that way you always have money, so you're not ever lacking, if that makes sense. At least that's how I see it. It's not like $1,000, but it's like, it's money that if I have an emergency or I need something, so I'm never like completely broke, right? Obviously try to save more than $20, but you know what I mean. Right now, saving, people are having a hard time just living with everything that's going on, but even saving like, I don't know, $5 here and there, wherever you can. Yeah, clarifying the golden opportunities, the Eight of Wands. There's incoming, and there's incoming. I was gonna say message, but I heard no, like just incoming. There's incoming opportunities. There's going to be incoming info. There's going to be good news. You're going to be hearing something that's going to change your something that's coming in, something that's changing it. This could be either a new opportunity. This could be, you know, you're hearing of a new position that's opening up. You could be hearing, you could be seeing, like, let's say your account like jumps up in views. Maybe you go viral and now you're available to start getting paid, that kind of thing. There's something coming in, news coming in. Usually with the Eight of Wands, it is news coming in. There's communication coming in, that there is a new opportunity coming in. And look, what's weird is that I have the Emperor here and the Empress. What the fuck? And the Five of Cups at the bottom. Maybe an opportunity that you missed in the past, or you feel like you missed in the past, or something going on with that, right? The Star. The Star. This is your ideas are ideas that are going to take off. Your ideas, whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that you're trying to work on, whatever it is that you have been working on, it's time to come back to them and put your energy where you want it to flow, because it is flowing. It's almost like that ship needs just like you know when you're giving birth and it's like, okay, you're almost there, you just need to like push, we can see the head, and you just need to give those last pushes, and you're like exhausted, and you're like, I don't want to, let's just keep them in. Let's just keep them in there. Like, we don't even have to. I don't need them. I don't need them. Just leave them in there. I'm so tired. Yeah, it's that energy. It's like you have to pull from where you don't even know where you're going to get that energy from. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, you're like, I don't even know where to fuck to give from anymore, because I am so exhausted. Um, that I don't know where to pull from anymore. But we always find it. We always find it. There's more. You just have to listen. The one thing I've learned is that if you don't have energy and you don't have all of that, you know how you get more energy? You refill your own cup. Allow yourself to pamper yourself. Allow yourself to I use this movie. It's called Wanderlust. Wonder or Wander. It's one of the two, and it's with Claire Danes, and she falls out of the sky, and she's a star. And the story's about witches that want to eat her because they're gonna like get their beauty again. But the part I'm thinking of is whenever you pamper her, or whenever you like bathe her and feed her good food, and she's just enjoying life, she starts to glow because like stars glow, right? They glow, and the more you pamper them, the more they come into themselves. And these witches need the star to glow brightly, because the more she's glowing, the more powerful she is, right? And so I'm getting that, but in a sense of you need to pamper yourself. You need to bring out your own glow again. Whatever it is that you have to do for yourself, taking baths, giving yourself. You know what's funny? Um, I was actually gonna get like put my hair up, because obviously you guys know I have my stages of hair. I usually go like wash my hair, leave it curly, and then straighten it, and then all of that. And today I was like, oh, I want to pamper myself. I want to put like things under my eyes and all that, put my hair up and put my little thing on. And I was like, I should just go on like that. I don't even care. I literally was going to, but then I was like, you know what, no, because my glasses and the thing under my eyes, and then I didn't. But it's almost like at that level. Like, you know what? I'm pampering myself at every step. Like, I'm going to wake up, and if I can sleep in, I'm going to sleep in. I don't care. I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to eat good, but healthy, right? So that you're not feeling run down. Because right now, especially with all the, what's funny is that Star. Wasn't I just talking about Star? Yeah, because it's a wish fulfillment. But yeah, like you're a star. You need to pamper yourself so that your glow can come back, right? So there's a need to. I know a lot of people can't function when their house or room is a mess. Um, watching shows that will make you laugh, or make you just like, you just know they're going to put you in a good mood, right? So I have been overwhelmed with everything that's going on in the world, right? And I've been scrolling or whatever, and I had to take a break. I couldn't, because everything with the energy is too much. It was overwhelming. So instead, now I'm not watching that. I'll either watch, like, I love Bailey Sarian. She's so funny. She's so funny, and I love the way that she tells her stories. And I also love X-Files. I love Supernatural, but those souls took it off of Netflix. Like, what? And put it on Peacock. And I'm like, I am not paying for another, like, thing. No, they're jerks. So I need to just buy the DVDs so I can just watch them. Yes, I said DVDs. Because I'm not paying for another platform. No, we already have enough. We have like Paramount, Netflix, Hulu, Disney. I think we even have like, I found Pluto, which Pluto like does a lot of live TV, which shows like a lot of good shows. So that's free. So that's cool. Anyway, all right. Clarifying time to, I got 3. Good Lord. Let's see what's the first one that came out. The 8 of Swords. Time to take things to the next level. With the leadership, you're not meant to take orders from no one. With the 8 of Swords, I'm getting, it's time to remove yourself from that cage. You are in that mental space where it's almost like you're wanting someone to come and be like, oh, can you just fix this for me? Or, oh, I just don't want to do this. Like, it's time to take leadership. It's time to get up and do it. It's time to get up and do it, even if you don't want to, right? With the Knight of Swords, yeah, learning what you need to learn. I feel like maybe some of you guys are having a hard time because you have to learn some new information on what you're wanting to do, or you have to learn about what you're wanting to put forward, and you're having a hard time. I know a lot of people don't like to read. I know a lot of people don't like school. I know a lot of people don't like to just learn in general, right? I even go through stages where I don't want to read. I think it's only because I overwhelm myself, to be honest with you. And then the Two of Pentacles, yeah, there's a choice to make. What are you going to do? Are you going to move forward, or are you going to push forward? With the Page of Swords, you have the knowledge enough to at least get started. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the knowledge enough to start building. You have the knowledge enough to start building what you need. You don't need to fully know everything. You can learn as you go. You don't need it with the Page of Swords here, and then the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune there, and then your ship arrives. Yeah. You don't have to wait around to finish learning, or you don't have to know everything, right? Yeah, you don't have to learn everything. You just have to learn the basics, and I feel like you already know that. And then you have to just move forward with what you are moving forward with. And then you learn as you go, right? When I tell you that I just barely learned how to make a thumbnail on YouTube. And it's been like, I started reading tarot on YouTube, like, I want to say 2021. I think it's 20. And I just learned how to do thumbnail on YouTube. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, let's get you guys some guidance cards. So go ahead and get started. It doesn't matter what it is that you feel you're lacking or not. You have enough to get started and continue to learn as you go. All right, let's see. Life surfing. Feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. I'm even with like approaching life as a sport. To me, when they say that, it's giving like somebody who likes to, what's the word I'm thinking of? Be competitive, right? And really in competition is really about competition with yourself. So take life as a sport, maybe like having fun, I guess. Maybe it's not so much competitive, but like having fun and like realizing that you are in the matrix and saying, I can do this and this will be hilarious, and then I can do that, right? It's not taking life so seriously is what I would say, because really life is very serious, but it is being made that way. It doesn't actually have to be that way, if that makes sense. And then you got darkest before dawn. Yeah, see what I mean? It feels like right now you're holding on to the little bit. At the bottom we had surprise. Yeah. Mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issue reveals past wound. Spiritual growth. Hang tight. Yeah. Past wounds, meaning that whole getting out of that. There's a test coming in. And there's a wound that's still a little bit tender. And all it's going to do, though, is it's going to... Basically, it's going to irritate the wound so that the wound... It's almost like the wound didn't heal. It just kind of scabbed over incorrectly. You know when people, like, break their legs and then they heal and it's healed wrong and they have to re-break their leg? That's what I'm getting. I don't think it's going to be that painful. I'm getting, like, somebody like that got a wound and then it didn't heal right. So it's not right. I don't want to say certain words, so that's why. And then basically they're going to have to reopen the wound so they can continue cleaning out, and then that's what I'm getting, okay? So basically you're coming in to be triggered so that they can reopen that wound so we can finally get it fully cleared out. It feels like, and that's normal, especially when you're dealing with, like, remember, when you're dealing with wounds, you're not dealing with, oh, somebody broke my heart 2 years ago. No, you're dealing with, oh no, my heart was broken since I was a little girl. or it was a little boy, right? They don't hurt you. They just reopen like a abandonment wound or a wound of like whatever it is, right? Those usually come from like childhood. So when you're healing with wounds like that, those are deep, deep. So they need to reopen and finish cleaning that out. It's almost there though, is what I'm getting. All right. Yeah, because you got challenge, delay or detour, beneficial, revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, test before leveling up. All right. All right, Aries. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys soon.